Wouldn't it be hilarious if I just dropped the entire plate? What are we going to be making? We're going to be making a creamy pearl couscous recipe with pearl couscous, obviously. This is not very common. You might think that this is couscous. This is pasta in the shape of little pearls. It essentially turns into looking like this. Very interesting and very tasty. I was very surprised when I tried this the first time. We got garlic. We've got onion. We've got zucchini. We've got spinach. We've got basil. They come in these little bags, but I also have fresh basil over here. We've got bacon. What do you call it? Squared bacon? No, you can't call it squared, right? Diced bacon. Exactly. It's called diced bacon, obviously. Then we've got some vegetable broth. We got some mushrooms. These are button mushrooms. We've got some soy sauce, and we've got some cooking cream. I'm bringing my own cooking cream because I always add a little bit of extra cream because I always think that they have too little. So this is what we're going to be doing. This is actually a recipe that's supposed to take 20 to 30 minutes. It's a really, really quick one. We're going to start with getting water. I usually boil pasta with lots of water, and then you just, you know, what do you call that? You know, strain. Is it called strain? Anyway, you get what I mean. In this recipe, they want us to use exact amounts of water for the amount of pasta, which also means that I need to go get my jar. You know what? I'll go get that thing while I'm waiting for them to calm down. Okay. All right, chat. The dogs are calm, and I have my scale. This is what I'm gonna go get because we're only cooking half of the recipe, right? So what we're gonna do is, because this portion is for 4 people, and we're only cooking for 2 right now. Okay, wait, wrong one. There we go, 0. We're gonna get half of 335, which is 167.5, right? 168. Oh well, this is what it looks like when it's uncooked, okay? Very, very, very much like pasta. All right, so we got the pasta. Now they want us to add 1.5 deciliter of pasta, right? But they want us to add 4 deciliters of water in this one. So we're gonna add 4 deciliters of water, exactly. Not more, not less, because this is all gonna boil into the pasta. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now we're gonna put this on the stove. Let it start boiling. This is gonna go pretty fast though, because there's not that much water in it. Next step. We got broth and salt that is going into the water, okay? Add some chicken broth into the water. Adding some stock to the water when you're boiling pasta makes it really tasty. All right, we're adding some salt, boom. And then we just wait until this starts boiling. Then we're gonna put the pasta in. But for now, let's continue with the recipe. No water boiler, I can do that, but like look, it's almost boiling already. The thing is also when you have induction stove, which I do, you don't really need to boil in the kettle anymore. Cutting board. Okay, and knife, there we go. And now we're gonna chop up some vegetables. We're gonna get the mushrooms out first. We're gonna do half of these mushrooms. This is 400 grams, so in other words, 200 grams for 2 portions. We're gonna add, I always bring like an extra plate. Much easier to put the vegetables on the plate. Whoop. There we go. We're gonna put the timer on. Gonna bring a little spoonful so we can stir so it doesn't get stuck in the bottom. Slice it in 4 equal slices. What? No, I want to make them into thin slices. I'm making them into these kind of shapes. Here we go. Thin slices, chat. Well, you don't want them to be too thin. These mushrooms shrink a lot when you fry them. I think they lower in size by like, I don't know, in half probably. Going to fry them until water's removed? Yes, exactly. So we'll take it one step at a time, but the idea is that we're gonna chop the vegetables and then we're gonna fry them. Doggo ear wants the light. Oh, you see the doggo ear? Yeah. She doesn't realize though that I'm chopping mushrooms. She doesn't like mushrooms. There we go. That was that. Now we're gonna go to the zucchini instead. They actually want them to be squared. Okay, here we go. We're cooking zucchini, which means that the dogs need their fair share as well, right? Yes, you do. See? See? Bra. Varsågoda. Sit and she goes live. They freaking love zucchini. I don't know why. I can get some more. Zucchini is like one of their favorite. Actually, I think it is the favorite vegetable for them, which is kind of interesting. They say squares, but heck it, I want to do half moons. I like doing half moons. Sailor Moon! By the way, when you're actually boiling the pasta here, you want to like first boil the water and then you want to lower the temperature a little bit so that it doesn't actually boil like crazy. It's going to simmer. All right, we've got that. Now, I think we're going for the onion. Get rid of the outer layer of the onion. Can we do this dish in the rice cooker? No, you can't, sadly. Sadly, pasta can't really be cooked in a rice cooker because I think it's going to get heavily overcooked. Sadly. We're making it into little, not moons, what are these called again? Thingies. Thingies, yes, chat, those thingies. All right, now we're going to get the frying pot. This is my favorite pot. And we're gonna start frying this. Getting some olive oil in here. Let's move you, chat. Come over here. And then we're bringing Pat over here as well. Moment of truth, how the sound works with the pan going. Exactly. I'm actually really nervous about this. All right, in we go. While we're doing that, getting my little garlic cloves. I need to turn on the pan though. Is this gonna be enough? This is probably enough. All right, we're bringing the bacon and the garlic. Bacon and garlic. And the water's actually boiling into the pasta now. And we're bringing this and this, meaning soy and cream. Trying to get the bacon in here. Bacon, chat. All right, bacon is in. We're frying the bacon too now. You can use any sort of meat here instead of bacon if you want, but bacon is actually a pretty good combo with this. I'm gonna be on bacon. All right, now this is looking a lot better. It's looking basically cooked. Gonna lower the fan a little bit so it's not so loud. Actually loud for me too, chat. We're frying the vegetables. There we go. Got the bacon mixed with the vegetables frying in here. Now, next step is gonna be to add soy sauce and garlic. We need the garlic press. We're adding it in here, into the pan. Garlic is in, there we go. And we're gonna add the soy. We're gonna add half of the soy because we're only doing half the recipe, remember? We're gonna try and like wing half of it. Also, for those of you who don't know, there's actually a massive difference in different soy sauces. This one I'm pretty sure is like more like a Japanese soy sauce, which is kind of like what you would get with sushi. You also have like mushroom soy and things like that, like Chinese soys. They are much, much, much stronger in flavor, much saltier. So with those, you want to be careful with the amount that you put in. So really, really differentiate. If you're gonna add the amount that I just added, make sure that it's Japanese soy sauce, not Chinese soy sauce, okay? Mushroom soy is the best. Well, it depends on what you're using it for, but I use a lot of mushroom soy as well, absolutely. Next step is gonna be to add some cooking cream and spinach. I don't know, we're just winging the amount, but I guess you could go like half a deciliter or something for 2 portions. Want to let it simmer in a little bit more. So we're just keeping the pan on at a really low temperature. Spinach, more rabbit food, yes, but when you put spinach in with the pasta, it actually kind of like disappears, sort of. You're not even gonna notice that you're eating it, okay? Try it, okay? Try it. Here we go. This one is wanting to rinse before. Some of them are already rinsed and some of them are not. We're gonna try and grab half, right? Because we're taking everything in half portion. And then we're gonna try and rinse it under here. And then we're gonna put it back in here. It was never in there in the first place. All right, vegetables are doing good together with the bacon. This is all gonna go in here soon. All gonna go in here. So when you heat up the spinach, it's gonna basically turn super duper mega small. And you basically won't notice it, but you're eating lots of healthy vegetables without even knowing. Chat. All right, now we're just gonna get this in here and turn this one off, down with the stove. We're gonna get all of this stuff in here. Want to get all the juices as well in here. All the juicy stuff. There we go. Now we're just mixing it all together. Here we go. Mixing it into a nice little pasta mix. And of course, you don't have to do this dish with pearl couscous. You can use any sort of pasta. This recipe has a lot of good alternatives if you want to swap something out. Swap the pasta out for another shape of pasta. Swap the vegetables, swap the bacon for, I don't know, chicken, beef, pork, whatever you want. I mean, bacon is pork, but we also need some basil. That's the one thing that we're missing right now, chat. We're gonna carry you back to over here. Pasta. There you go. Now you can see that, I hope. And bringing chat, of course. Need to bring chat. This basil was really wonky though. I think we're gonna scrap it. We're gonna take our own basil. Much nicer. It was like all wet and mushy. So here we're going with fresh basil instead. We're not gonna cut it into 2 small pieces, just sort of big. And then we're gonna get it in here. Boom. Usually they would add Parmesan cheese or something, but not in this recipe apparently. All right, here we go. Moving this away. This away as well. Here we go. All right, let's do a little closer image now. And here we go. Here it is. Ta-da! Nom 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 nom. Put some fresh basil on top for visual effect. Okay. Wouldn't it be hilarious if I just dropped the entire plate? We're gonna go bring this to the table so we can eat it. So I'm gonna bring you guys here. Tris is going crazy as always. Putting that here. Boop, boop. And here we go. Now we're gonna change. We need light. Okay. We're getting light. Hello, chat. I'm excited. It's gonna be tasty. Yummy to try this recipe. We trim the grass to decorate the food. Funny. Very funny. All right, let's give it a taste. A jokester, hello. Let's see if we can, if you like this, chat. Whoa, this is really good. The bacon makes a huge difference. I think you should definitely make it with bacon. Yes, love this. This is probably a 9. I think this is a 9. Yeah, on a scale 1 to 10, it's a 9. Bacon makes most things better. It's actually true. Actually true. I know that you guys love bacon, okay? Because you always talk about bacon, gamers, okay? Okay, very tasty food, Chad. Oh, this is so good. So good. If you did like the video, please leave a comment and a like. Also, subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified next time I upload a video. We're doing these videos weekly now, so there should be lots of more content to come. Also, we're going to leave you here with a little recommended video. If you haven't checked out one of the other videos, go check that out. And yeah, cool. I'll see you on stream besides that. Thank you for watching. Mwah!